Hello folks, Nikolai54 here on X and Stock Twits with an update on AAGC Hollywood Star Cuts, the new startup that we've been following for quite some time here. It's been a crazy last 4 to 6 weeks trading on this ticker. This thing moved all the way to 22.23 with volume, and a little paint job up to 27, which is really irrelevant. So really our pricing right around that 22.23 mark with volume is really the true top on this one. Sitting at trip 810 today with extremely low volume this week. We have quite a bit going on here, and here's the deal. A lot of updates, and a Q just dropped, so let's get into what has been happening. Beginning of February, they dropped a new hair care line update. It's over on X. You can take a look at the bottles and what they've come out with. Product went live in all the locations as well. They're pushing the sales of this with their beauticians in the locations. This thing is going to have a nice impact to the bottom line. They're doing an incentive for the beauticians to make some nice commissions for the launch, kind of trying to push the product. So that's going to be welcome news as we see what those breakouts are as we continue to grow. Also, they had their meeting with the large retailer for the product line in the US, and they were working through some of the bottle sizes, packaging, some of that, detail. And we will have more to come on that. On this front, it looks like we're moving forward, just working on some of the details for a launch with them. So I know we'll be getting some updates on this soon. Next up, and this is huge on the Hollywood Star Cuts brand side of things, they have entered into an agreement with a seasoned group out of the UK to license Hollywood Star Cuts and open 10 stores overseas, right? So this is a huge win. This group that they're working with has brought some other franchises to the UK. So this is going to be a seasoned group that kind of know what's going on in that market. It's too hard for us to try to get into the market that we don't know anything about, and the cost would be outrageous. They set up a licensing deal to where we'll be getting a percentage of gross sales. Zero upfront costs from Hollywood Star Cuts, right? So that's good for the shareholders. Hollywood Star Cuts will provide, the marketing materials, the branding materials for the locations. That'll be about all we'll be in each of these locations for. They like to scale the concept in Europe over time and take that entity public. I think we got an 18-month time frame. They're going to kick it off in June to get these 10 stores going. And then once they do that, they're going to go public with the company over there. The agreement would be that we would maybe do a share agreement with them at that time to where they go public, and then we would benefit with shares of that entity at that time. So this proven concept, guys, is getting a lot of attention at this point all over the place. We've got the US expansion happening. Now we got a UK component to this. Really looking forward to what is going to be happening over the next 12 to 18 months. Next, we got an update of continued share buybacks with 2.7 million bought back in February alone, per the update on X. Next, we had 2 new stores converted in Utah. So those we can add to the list of openings. That puts us, I think, at 23 locations, 24, something like that are now live. Next, he had a meeting in Louisiana with a new franchisee group to start opening locations there. They are going to be working on getting the license for Louisiana for Hollywood Star Cuts, first and foremost, as well as the licensing or leasing agreements rather for those locations down in Louisiana to be finalized as they move forward here. Next was the latest Q. The company continues profitability. That Q just got posted. We had a $1.2 million quarter, just over 1.2 million. That's going to put us at roughly $5 million yearly run rate in revenues. So for the quarter, they bought back over 5.1 million shares, so which is absolutely crazy to me. They continue to buy back shares like they said they would. It's right there in the filings, folks. Take a look how this is growing, and they're doing all the right things for the shareholders at this point. All I can say, guys, is the current price, in my opinion, is absolutely crazy. for what's been done and what's coming here for this startup. The brand is catching on, and they continue the expansion with no signs of letting up. Remember, we have Entrepreneur coming up. That is going to be Entrepreneur Magazine doing a list of the top up-and-coming franchises, and we're going to be on that list. What do you think is going to happen when that happens, right? We're already getting validity from all over the place of the brand and the concept. That's just going to add further fuel to the fire. If you're looking for a ground floor opportunity, this may be it. Right here, do your due diligence, see what's happening. Follow them on X and OTC Markets. Obviously, Hollywood Star Cuts, and then OTC Markets, the ticker AAGC, to take a peek at all the filings. Let me know what you think, man, in the comments here. I'm still pretty excited about this one. It's really a slow go here as folks are just getting wind of what's going on. Was traded for a little bit there. Knew that was going to happen when a lot of the news started to come out. It's the OTC. That's what happens. So, folks, take a look. Let me know what you think. And, guys, I'll see you out in the markets. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.